Hello everyone, what is up? It is me, AlbyMTG. For today's video, we have my second ever Patreon rewards video. Again, I want to say a huge shout out and thank you to all of my patrons over on the Patreon page. I'm going to go through one by one and again say thank you to all of you. If you guys are interested in checking out the Patreon page because you're not already a patron, then go ahead and check it out. Link will be down below in the description. So of course, big thank you to Nicole, big thank you to James, big thank you to Jason, big thank you to Jayathy Swaran, big thank you to Jeremy, big thank you to Jungle Fiber, and a big thank you to Daniel. They're helping support me over on the Patreon page. It means the world that people are willing to support me over there. It's still mind blowing that people are willing to do so, and I greatly appreciate it. So we named off 7 patrons there. For 5 of those patrons, they donate at a high enough tier to where every month they get a signed card by me, and that card will be shipped to their house, and they'll be able to have, just a nice little piece of a nice little thank you for helping out the channel, as well as a nice little card to put in some of their new decks that they could be building. For this month's theme, since Guilds of Ravnica is the newest set that's out, we have an entirely Guilds of Ravnica themed set of cards here that we're giving away, and by Guilds of Ravnica themed, I mean every card is from Guilds of Ravnica. So with that being said, we'll go through and show off what cards you guys have a chance at winning today. We'll start off here with a pre-release promo Narcomoeba. This could be yours. We got a Gruesome Menagerie, Mausoleum Secrets, a Ritual of Soot, Arclight Phoenix, good little mythic here. A lot of people are trying to brew some decks together with Arclight Phoenix. Legion Warboss, a second Legion Warboss, just in case you don't win the first one. Chromatic Lantern, that's quite a good one as well. You Commander players would love a Chromatic Lantern. Going on to the multicolored stuff, we have Imara, Soul of the Accord. This card's putting up some great results in Standard. We have Connive to Concoct, which I'll go ahead and put like this so you guys can read it. A good little card, helped me do quite well in pre-release. I had it in 2 different pre-release pools. Definitely put in a lot of work for me there. So Connive to Concoct could be something you win. Deafening Clarion, that's a pretty sweet one too. Getting into some Izzet cards here, we have Ionize, which is quite the good card here. A nice little counter spell for a blue and a red. We have another sideways card here, another split card. Expansion Explosion. This one is seeing a lot of play in the Jeskai control decks and red-blue control decks, especially because of Explosion. It's fantastic win condition in those kind of decks. So we've got Expansion Explosion. We've got the Izzet leader himself, Niv Mizzet Perun. You guys could have a chance at winning that one. We got Thousand Year Storm, one of the Izzet mythics from the set, and since we're throwing in one Izzet mythic, we might as well throw in the other Izzet mythic. That's not the other Izzet mythic. Where did I put the other? There it is. There we go. Rouse Eric. Sorry for being apparently unprepared for this video, but I thought I had it directly behind Thousand Year Storm. Apparently I didn't. But yeah, Rao Izzet Viceroy is another card that we'll be throwing here into the pile for you guys to have a chance to win. Everybody loves Planeswalkers, so can't say no to a good Rao Izzet Viceroy. I apparently had several cards out of order now that I'm seeing this. Divine Visitation is another mythic you could have earned. This should have been the first card I showed off, because I like to show off the cards in Wooburg order, but Divine Visitation was apparently in the back of the pile instead of the front where it was supposed to be. But again, just another cool mythic that you guys can put together. I remember one of my patrons, I believe it was Jason, said that he was going to try to work on a Selesnya tokens or maybe a Boros-themed tokens deck using Divine Visitation. So if you end up winning this one, that one would be a perfect one to fit into that deck. Onto some Golgari cards. I somehow have managed to open up a full playset of Izoni Thousand Eyes. I believe I actually own 5 of them right now, which is way too many for me. So 2 of them we're putting in the pile here. I didn't want this entire thing to just be filled with Izoni Thousand Eyes, so we have 2 of them here for you guys to have a chance at winning. And that is all the cards outside of this final one here. This is the most expensive card that we have in the pile. We already showed off the Izzet Planeswalker, so we might as well show off the Golgari one here as well. Vraska Golgari Queen is the other card that you guys could have a chance at winning. So all of these cards, we're going to go ahead and shuffle them up and see who ends up taking home which one of these cards. Of course, again, they will all be signed by me, and they will be shipped directly to their house. We'll go ahead and give these a good little shuffle here, and then we'll start pulling some cards. The order we're going to go with in this month is just the order that I have them showing up here on screen. So it'll be Bad Wolf MTG, also known as Nicole, will be our first patron pool. Then we'll do Jason's, then Jayathy Swaran's, then Jeremy's, and then we'll finish it out with Daniel's. So again, we'll give these a nice little shuffle here. Good shuffle, and then we'll go ahead and choose the first prize here. The blue sleeves don't really show up quite as well as the white sleeves did. So when we get back to the regular patron pools, we'll go back to the white sleeves. But for this one, we're here with these blue ones, and I'm seeing there's also a little bit of grime here on the sleeves, unfortunately. But so that looks pretty bad on camera. But again, I'll re-sleeve these, and you guys will get these shipped to your house again. So we'll go ahead and start it here. Battle with MTG, also known as Nicole. We'll go ahead towards the bottom of the pile here. Your patron pool for the month is an Expansion Explosion, not too bad. Expansion you can go ahead and cast for just mono red. I know Nicole likes playing her mono red deck, so Expansion Explosion. The expansion side could definitely be something she wants, and then Explosion if she decides to, you know, branch out into Izzet instead of just some classic mono red. She's probably more of a Boros person instead of an Izzet person, but this will be sent off her way, so very good little card there for Battle with MTG. Next up we have Jason, and Jason will go towards the middle here for your card. We'll go ahead with this one, and Jason is getting the promo, the pre-release promo Narc Amoeba, not too bad. This one sees play in Vintage, Legacy, and Modern Dredge decks, which are pretty good. Legacy Dredge, not so much, but mainly Modern, and Vintage is where you'll really see Dredge shining. So Narc Amoeba, the foil promo version, being sent off here to Jason. On to Jayathi Swaran. Jayathi Swaran is also my only international patron, which is super cool. I definitely appreciate the support internationally, Jayathi Swaran. Definitely appreciate it. Alright, we'll give it a cut here, and we'll go towards the top this time. We'll go second from the top here for Jayathi Swaran. And we've got, there he is, Ral Izzet Viceroy. Congratulations on the Planeswalker, sir. This is a fantastic card. Very good one. I talked about it in a couple videos already where I did the top 8 undefeated deck series. We talked about Ral Izzet Viceroy showing up in the Jeskai control deck. So this is a very nice one here to have sending off your way. So Jayathi Swaran getting the Ral Izzet Viceroy. Not too bad at all. We are now on to Jeremy. Jeremy will go ahead and pick a card here for you. We'll go down towards the bottom again. And Jeremy's card for this month is an Imara, Soul of the Accord. Again, a nice little standard card here. Sees quite a bit of play in the Selesnya tokens and other Selesnya-themed strategies here. So again, not a bad one there with Imara, Soul of the Accord. And then our final patron for today, we have Daniel. What card is Daniel going to get? Will he receive the Vraska? I also accidentally hit my camera there, so I apologize. Let me just recenter that. And so we could end up seeing both the Ral and the Vraska getting sent away here, which would be super cool. So let's see. For Daniel, we'll go here towards the middle. We got this one right here. For Daniel, we have an Izoni Thousand Eyes. So it's not the Golgari card that we were hoping for, but not too bad. The Vraska will most likely just end up going in the patron piles for next month. So an Izoni Thousand Eyes going out to Daniel. Again, I appreciate the support from all of my patrons. Again, we'll be sending off an Expansion Explosion, a promo Narc Amoeba, the Ral Izzet Viceroy, the Amara Soul of the Accord, and then finally Izoni Thousand Eyes. All of these cards will be sent off to my patrons. Again, I really appreciate the support. If you're interested in checking out the Patreon page, you can do so with the link down low in the description. And if you have an interest in any of these cards here that people didn't win during this month, then maybe you have an interest in winning next month, maybe a nice little Vraska here, then you guys can go ahead and check those out by clicking the link down low in the description to head to the Patreon page. Again, you never need to feel obligated, but it's something cool that we do here on the channel for the people who are willing to support me above and beyond just the likes and the subscriptions on the channel and on the videos. So thank you so much to everyone. I greatly appreciate it. I'll see you guys here next month for the next Patreon reward pool, and I'll see you guys here next time for yet another Magic the Gathering video.